What up, YouTube? It's your boy ATH the Great Man. I had to take the day off today because this one right here is not feeling well. So I'm here with her today. Me and my brother gonna get into these NFL picks. Just wanted to show y'all guys. Look, she just look at this. Kids, man, look, just sleep anytime. Look at that. Look, mouth all open. When she get older, she gonna get me for this one. She trying to give her some water. Obviously, she didn't want that. Yeah, this is my youngest baby. She not feeling well. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into these picks though. Week 4. Here we go.
I'm gonna go with Detroit, man. I'm gonna go with Detroit. I gotta go with
What up, YouTube? It's your boy ATH the Great Man. And my bro over there. And we finna go ahead, man, and get into these NFL picks for week 4. Y'all see, man, I hope we get a win this week. I hope the Steelers get a win this week. Broncos too. We know the Broncos are hot right now. So, you know, I got one team doing good and the other one is doing very bad right now. So I pulled out most of my gear. Hopefully we go ahead and get a win this week. Man, week 3 was, I guess week 3 was all right. What you think, Squirrel? Or he?
That's all I'm saying. You gotta ask Will, so I'm just gonna pull out the wallet. That's it. They don't deserve to get. Oh, I'll pull out the cup. That's it. We're not talking about no Giants. They disappointed. Yeah, week 3. Oh Lord, there was a lot of we messed up on a lot of picks. A lot of teams showed their ass that we picked against, and they came out and won. So I'm gonna throw y'all off with some of these picks right here, because how week 3 went.
Yeah,
we can get to it.
Okay. So, Thursday. So we're gonna go ahead and start with tonight's game, and that is the 49ers and the Rams. We know the 49ers been looking garbage the past 2 weeks, but the Rams look terrible fucking last week too. So, you know, for me, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the 49ers. I think they'll get everything back on track this week. I hope so. Well, no, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but you know, I think they'll pull out that win this week.
I'm gonna go with San Francisco. I'll pick them. They should win this game against the Rams, but I would not be surprised if they lost. But I'm going to go with San Francisco this week.
Shakur, you're going to have to call off the games because my phone is acting crazy right now. It won't go to the page.
Okay. The next game, we got Baltimore at Buffalo. I'm going to go with Baltimore on this pick right here. I think they played pretty good last week. I've heard. I didn't get to see, but I think they'll get a win. They'll have a 2-game win streak. So I'm going to go with them boys.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore too. They still really haven't showed me anything, but you know they're playing a young Buffalo team. But that's a game I wouldn't be surprised if Buffalo pulled it out. But I'm gonna pick the Ravens this week. Since I didn't pick them last week. I don't even know if I picked the Ravens anytime this year. I don't think so. But I'm gonna go with them this week. Yeah, I think it's mine too. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens this week too.
Yeah, okay, the next one we got Cincinnati at Cleveland. I'm going to go with the Bengals. They should get this game pretty easily. Shouldn't be no surprising or no close one. This should be a pretty easy game for them.
Let's see. For me, yeah, I'm going to go with the Bengals too. I think, we all know the Browns, they're in rebuilding. So, they got lucky last week. they got lucky against a Minnesota team, but they ain't gonna come out and do the same thing against against the Bengals. To be honest, I think the game might turn around, and I think Andy Dalton might light them up. To be honest, that's my opinion. Him and AJ Green.
Who gonna go fight AJ Green? Yeah. I'll wait. Because who's going to guard him? Okay. Okay, the next one we got Chicago at Detroit. I'm gonna pick the Bears on this one. I've been going with Detroit quite a few times. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna pick the Bears. I think they'll get it done. This one will be a close game. I think Peanut Tillman won't shut down Calvin Johnson, but he will contain him. So I'm gonna go with the Bears.
I'm gonna pick the Bears, but why I'm picking the Bears is because it's the beginning of the year, and we all know the past few seasons the Bears come out between week 1 and week 8 and pretty much just act a fool. So I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna go with the Bears this week.
Okay. The next one, we got my boys, the G-Men, against Kansas City. I'm going with the Giants. I'm going to pick them every week. I don't care if they go 0-16, but I'm going with the Giants on that one.
Ooh, tough one for me. Kansas City is my surprise team. They are playing pretty good. And I'm going to go with the Chiefs. And Andy Reid knows this division. So, he already beat the Eagles. So I think they'll keep it going because and two, again, it's what the Giants do every year. You know what I'm saying? For me, we all know they either start out good and then they decline toward the end, and then like week 16, week 17, all of a sudden they want to get hot again. So I think this will probably be, if they lose, this probably will be the last week, and then all of a sudden, they get on a hot streak. And that's the thing for some of y'all, the Kid Always and DJ, I know y'all, and I'm just coming to the defense of my brother's team and the Giants. And not because they're my brother's team, just check their track record. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do this all the time. So don't be surprised if after this week they get on a hot streak just all of a sudden. And all of a sudden they start winning. Because I won't be surprised. Because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they, maybe lose maybe even one more game and fall to maybe 0-5, and then all of a sudden finish the season out 9-7 and get in the playoffs and run the tables. I wouldn't be surprised. They've done it twice. I'm not sure the second Super Bowl. I think they played pretty good throughout the season. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one.
The ending part we did, not the beginning.
Yeah, see? Yeah, and I think and you know what? NFL Network made, what was that? It was sort of like, not a prediction, but they did say it was last week. They said the last time that the Giants started off 0-2 is when they won the Super Bowl. So, even though they're 0-3 now, but that's what they said last week, is when they started off 0-2, I think it was their last Super Bowl run, they won the Super Bowl. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants get hot. It's the same thing like I think with the Bears. I wouldn't be surprised after about week 8 they just straight up decline and don't even make the playoffs. That's just me. But anyway, we can go on to the next game.
We got Pittsburgh and Minnesota. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh again. They should finally get a win in the win column against Minnesota. Adrian Peterson probably will go off. I think Pittsburgh's defense will show up. I mean, they have to get a game, and I do think, I did say that Pittsburgh will not make the playoffs, and I do think that they will have a bad season, but this game right here, I can't say should, they need to win this game. They need to. It's a must.
Of course, I'm going with the Steelers, of course. Pittsburgh this year, man, we got holes everywhere. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about the line, but y'all fail to remember that we won Super Bowls with a beat-up line. The thing is, that, you know, some of y'all guys don't realize is that the offensive coordinator we got and the quarterback that we got, they do not match. It will never work. You know what I'm saying? Because Ben does what he want to do. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Haley wants Ben to get the ball out quick and move the ball. Ben can do that when he wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if he wants to hold on to the ball and make plays or whatever the case may be, that's what he's going to do. That's what got him 2 rings. So, you know, that marriage will never click. And I think their offense will struggle as long as they have Haley as the offensive coordinator or Big Ben as the quarterback. And we all know they ain't getting rid of Big Ben. We already know that's not going to happen. So they may need to go ahead and let Haley go and bring somebody else in because Ben, and that's the thing, y'all guys watch the games, and y'all see Ben Roethlisberger does what he wants to do, period. But I'm going with my Steelers. I think we're going to get the win this week. Yes, Adrian Peterson will have a good game because nobody in the freaking NFL can stop this man. So, you know, they will. He will have a good game. Like I said, my thing is with the Vikings, where their problem is at quarterback. He doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player, but I think he's a backup. And to be honest, I won't be surprised if he gets pulled this week if they're losing or if he doesn't start next week. So.
Okay, the next one we got Arizona at Tampa Bay. This game right here, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. And the Cardinals are my sleeper team this year. But I'm going to pick against them. Why? Because Tampa Bay has pulled Josh Freeman, and they got this rookie quarterback starting. And I won't be surprised if this rookie comes out and get these boys a win. So I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to pick Tampa Bay with this game right here.
Okay, I'm going with the Cardinals. I think we know their losses have been really close. I mean, they really haven't got blown out the water yet. Carson Palmer, that same thing with them. That's the key right there. He can't stand back there and get hit and get sacked. But I think this week, the Cardinals will get that win this week. So I'm going to roll with the Cardinals on this one.
I really don't want to, but I just think this rookie right here, I think he's gonna do pretty good.
There's no tape on him. So I think that's why there's no tape on him. So I think that's why he'll do pretty good.
I'm not saying that they are a better team because to me they're not. The Cardinals on way another level. But the way the NFL is going right now with these teams losing, I'm comfortable with picking Tampa Bay. So the next game we got is Indianapolis at Jacksonville.
Easy. Colts.
Next game, I got the Colts. We don't even need to talk about that game. The Colts better whoop their ass. Okay, now this game right here is Seattle at the Houston Texans.
Whoa.
I'm going to let you go on that one. I'm going to let you go first on that one.
I'm rolling with Seattle until they lose. Because they are just like, to be honest right now, besides Denver, Seattle is like probably right behind them as being dominant in the NFL right now. Sorry to kid always. I'm sorry I can't say your Patriots is behind my Broncos. But I think besides what Denver's doing, Seattle is just straight up killing teams. You know, like they had, week 1, they barely beat the Panthers. But after that, the way they blew the 49ers out of the water, and I know last week they had Jacksonville, but still, you know what I'm saying? This defense and these guys, these boys, they are playing very good right now. So the Texans are coming off of a loss. But to me, like I said, it comes to that quarterback, man, and Schaub just ain't it. He's not, like I said, I don't know what I predict the Texans to go this year. I think maybe it was like 12-4. But this is going to be one of their losses. They already got 1, but this week coming up will be number 2. The Texans will lose 2 in a row. Sorry, Houston fans, but them boys are not ready for no Seattle. Not right now.
I'm going to have to go. This was kind of hard because, the Texans, I can see them beating Seattle. because they got, Andre Johnson, of course, but the defense, that secondary, I love that secondary they have off top. So I'm going to have to go with Seattle. Like my brother said, until they lose. Depending on who they play in the upcoming weeks, I may pick against them, but I highly doubt it if these boys keep going undefeated. I can't pick against them. I'm trying to get some shoes here. So I'm going with Seattle. Okay, the next one, we got the New York Jets at Tennessee. I'll let you go first again on that one.
Titans. I'm going with the Titans. Like I said, the Jets, yeah, their defense is playing pretty good. Like I said, I know some people probably think I'm crazy when I'm about to say this. I'm still not a Geno Smith believer. He played Buffalo last week. So, yeah, Jets fans, the people in New York that's already riding off the Giants and talking about the Jets as the team in New York, it's only 3 weeks, man. It's only 3 weeks. And I'm not saying Geno Smith is going to be a bust. I'm not saying he's not good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like the same thing they done said about Tim Tebow for years and years and years. I don't think he's ready yet, and he played the Buffalo Bills last week. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And that week 1 game that he got, that was kind of like.
And who they played?
Really?
I think they played.
Just happened, I guess.
And they played Tampa Bay. So what he does, I know. Okay, I give it to him. He did play good against the Patriots. Was that the Patriots? Yeah. But I ain't sold on Geno Smith. Give me to at least week 8. Mid-season at least. Then maybe. And then, like I said, I just don't like the Jets. So, yeah, I'm a Jets hater. So, if y'all got a problem, whatever. You Jets fans out there. Sorry.
I'm going to go with Tennessee on this one. Ain't nothing really much for me to talk about on that one. They just, I'm going with Tennessee. I think they'll get this one done pretty easy. The next one, we got Philadelphia at Denver. This game, I'm going with Denver. I mean, they playing good. They're beating teams. I mean, they just blowing teams out the water like there's no tomorrow. So I'm going to go with Denver.
DJ, I'm going to have to be disrespectful, bro. Sorry. But y'all finna get y'all ass lit up this week. Yeah, y'all got the fast offense and shit like that, but have you seen Denver's defense this year? On top of what Peyton Manning's doing? I'm not saying he finna go out here and have a field day on y'all, but I'm pretty sure we'll be texting throughout the whole game or talking on the phone throughout the game, but y'all finna get that ass lit up. Y'all and y'all defense, man. Like, even if they wasn't playing the Broncos this week, I would still say the same thing. Y'all defense cannot stop nobody. That's why they're losing. They cannot, you know what I'm saying, when the offense comes off the field, you know what I'm saying, the defense can't stop nobody. And to me, that's the problem with the Eagles right now, is the defense cannot stop nobody. So, I mean, in the way Peyton's playing, 12 touchdowns, no picks. Do I think he'll throw his first pick this week? Yeah, I do. I think finally he'll throw an interception this week. Why? Because it'll be against somebody who's not even expected to pick him off. But I think they'll pick him off. But yeah, he gonna light their ass up this Sunday though. So of course, man, I gotta go with Denver.
This next game, we got Washington at Oakland. I'm going with Oakland.
Whoa.
Only because
you might want to say that one again.
Don't deserve my pick, I feel. I mean, a lot of people dogging RG3 saying he came back too early, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. They just not winning games, and then the teams they playing were pretty good. I think their confidence is beat up right now. I think Oakland can slip in and get a little game. So I'm going to go out on a limb. And they're in Oakland, so I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one.
For the 4th week in a row, RG3, come on, man. I done picked y'all 4 times. This will be the 4th time. So I'm picking the Redskins again. Reason being because they're playing the Raiders. And the first 3 games, y'all go back and look at the schedule for the Redskins, man. They ain't played no easy teams. So RG3 really hadn't had that. And remember, he didn't play in the preseason. So he hasn't had that, that warm up game. But I think against this secondary and seeing what Peyton did to him on Monday, I think RG3 will go in there and do the same thing, because that's the thing. They always trailing. And if y'all look at the second half, the way the Redskins play in the second half from the first half, and then I think Terrell Pryor, I don't even know if he's playing, because I think they said he had got a concussion last week. So
he's hurt.
Oh, so I mean, I guess who's going to be Matt Flynn playing? So
yeah, somebody else going to play.
Yeah. But I will say this. I'm picking the Redskins. I will not be surprised if the Raiders do win. I will not be surprised if the Raiders do slip in and get a victory. But I think this is going to be like practice for the Redskins. I think this is what they need. If they're going to compete this year, and I know it's going on a limb saying this shit, playing against the Raiders, but this game right here is they damn season. Because if they lose, they might as well put Kirk Cousins in and let fucking RG3 just heal. 100%. That's just what they need to do if they lose to the Raiders this week. RG3 just injured reserve or something. Just come back next year. Is that serious for the Redskins this week?
Okay. These next games, I'm finna kind of run to pick my teams real quick because I'm about to head out. We got Dallas at San Diego. Shit. This one is very hard. I'm
going with San Diego. Dallas won last week. They up and down. That's all I got to say on that. I'm going with San Diego.
I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna pick them. Because they're playing decent and the other team in the division kind of not playing too good. But I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna pick them. The next game we got New England at Atlanta.
Whoa.
I'm going with Atlanta. Atlanta, they not playing how I expected them to start the season off, but I think they'll give the Patriots their first loss.
I know the kid always liked that you picked against them. Me, the Patriots have brought me my victories, and they're another team like Seattle. I'm going to stick with them until they lose, so I'm picking the Patriots for this game too. I think Atlanta, to me, I think is going to be that team that is going to disappoint everybody this year, the way that they're playing. If they don't, this is a big game for them too, because if they lose, Jesus Christ, man, the media are going to be all over their ass. Maybe. That's
why I'm picking them, because they have to win this game, and not only win it, they have to play good. And I know it's against the Patriots, hard to say, but they have to play good this game right here. This is gonna say a lot right here if they're a Super Bowl caliber team or not. The next game we got Miami at New Orleans. I'm going with New Orleans. I'm not picking against these dudes at home until they lose at home. So whoever they playing. Even if, you know what, we don't got them this year, but if they were playing the Giants, I might have to go against my Giants if they're playing New Orleans in New Orleans. New Orleans, I'm not going against these dudes at home no more. No, not doing it.
They haven't lost. I don't think they've lost a home game in like 3 years. Even last year, I think they didn't lose no home games. Of course, Miami I got the Chiefs and the Dolphins as my sleeper teams. Well, I think teams that will improve, but the Chiefs really is my sleeper team. But yeah, the Dolphins, they're not gonna get it done in that dome. It's not.
I don't see it. I gotta go with New Orleans on
that. New Orleans is playing good. The thing is, a lot of people are not paying attention to them right now, but they're playing good right now. They're playing. They're up there with the Broncos, the Seahawks, and probably the Saints, but you don't hear too much about the Saints. So, yep, I'm rolling with the Saints.
All right, man. Y'all see me. I got to go to work.
That was the Monday night game?
Huh?
The Monday night game? That was the last one?
Yeah, that I got on here, yeah.
Okay, I think that's the Monday night game.
That was the Monday night game. Miami and New Orleans.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the Monday night game.
So this week, I know off the top of my head that the bye week is to the Panthers and the Packers. Yeah, both of them need a damn break, really. So, yeah, man. I know y'all seen what happened to my brother's Giants. I know I seen the comments. The kid always sorry I haven't responded to you guys, but You know what I'm saying? I did see the comments, so you know those are our picks for week 4, man. So big ups to my boy DJ Jersey D, Rob Dollar, the kid always. You know, my brothers, our bros. We're gonna try to hit y'all with some videos this weekend. You know, some discussion stuff, some things, but you know, my brother got to go to work, and I'm fixed to get back on this right here. So peace out, man.
Peace.
All right.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay.